So you can see looking down the valley, and then I'll pan round, look at all the old mine workings. The power station to the left in the foreground, and you can see part of the old mine further on up. Further on up the hill. The old mine itself, if I show you that, you can just see the tips and spoil heaps. We are a bit far away even with the drone, but you can see how substantial it was passing all the way up the hill. Panning back round again. We'll fly towards the power station. And you can see what a substantial structure it was. Curiosity's got the better of me there. I didn't go any lower. I'm about, well, it says 21 feet. You can clearly see all the Balkan brick that's over the Queensbridge Hotel as well. And you can clearly see next to it the chute that the water would have come down. That must be the chimney for the old steam engine, steam generator. Well, head a bit further over. Hello. You can see the water chute. You can't see the course through the trees anymore. The old course itself looks like it's long gone. I can't see any evidence of the old pond. Keep panning up.
Max altitude reached.
Maximum altitude, so can't see any further. We'll have a look around. Almost as high as Trisant now. You can't get over the gorgeous colours. You can see, pan around a bit more. You can see much more of the mine workings, and much more visible. We'll head off up to the mine now. And you can see where that big van is. That's the road over to Trissant, and the car beneath it's on the road over up to New Row and then down to Pontre de Gros. You can see all the old workings. He's going for it. Gosh, it is a bit of a rat run down here. Drop it down a bit more. There's such a fascinating history, I think, and something well worth coming to look at. Right, I'm still getting used to the drone because it's new, so it's a bit... Got to do the filming, the microphone with the GoPro, and the controlling of the thingy. Although the controlling of the thingy I should have said that first, because it's actually the priority. And what I've got to do now is not let it get run over. So Right. Smile for the camera. There. There we go. We're coming up now to the mine. Back on the incline bit. Or is this the farm? I think it's the farm first and then the mine. Yep, so it is. All the remains of all the vast spoil heaps on mine workings and shafts. That looks like some sort of pollutant measuring thing, but to be honest, I couldn't say. Looking back down towards the power station. And here we are. Bit of a cheat because I'd already gone round the corner. I had to go back. But you can see what a vast operation it used to be. The Frongoch and Wemyss lead and zinc mine, mostly lead. All the spoil heaps. And the stream running through it must be quite considerably polluted. And look just up there, some yellow bricks. It's coming down onto the road as well, yeah, overflow. Gosh. There's a vast expanse of long lost industry. Just flying over the area now, and you can clearly see the massive spoil heaps. And there's the extent of the mine itself. Looking over towards just up there also is the Trisant scrapyard of it's a yard full of deceased Range Rovers. Just looking up we'll look at the main part of the mine. Just here. You can see the yellow brick. And the main part of the incline. And then we'll pan up and across. And look down into the shaft. Is it a shaft? No, I think it's just a wet brick wall. It's deceived me. But there is a shaft around here somewhere. This might actually be the remains of it because it did collapse. But yeah, it's just a brick wall. And just skip back to the GoPro for a minute. You can see these blue things here. This must be to measure subsidence or something, I'm presuming, like that. It's coming into shot now. You can see the blue thing and and me as well. And then I'll show you the erosion over here. That's all the old original workings. see how extensive it all was. Look down and then we'll look back up the hill. Come all the way back up, back towards the mine. We're about to leave now. Heading on. This is basically the summit. There's only a tiny bit more. We'll head up into New Row, down to Pontre de Gros, and back down the Ystwyth Valley again. This here is the Afon Maga that flows down to the Afon Ystwyth. Maybe with the view of the mine. (1759 to 1904). And at one time it was so profitable it paid a 30% dividend out to its shareholders. And then just a number of years later, I think it was about 20 years later, I'll have a double check, but it was bankrupt. So it shows how quickly times can change. And most people now would never know that there was a former hydroelectric power station built in the Victorian era. It's crazy to think when you think all renewables, it's all new modern stuff, but it's been around for quite some time. There's a raven and its mates calling out to each other. So we'll head on now. It's 2:45, so 2 hours to get here and an hour of filming.